Okay, hurry up, face. Let's see. Let's see which one they decided to take. Let's see. Let's see how it works.
We're probably like this. Yeah. Because they pick the most flattering.
I swear to God.
Possible.
Oh no, it was good. It was good. Look, look.
Oh, look how cute we are.
You're freaking adorable. Killing it.
Adorbs.
Killing it already. My gosh. Hi, Casey. Hi, Brianna. Look, we're going to do something cool today. Oh, everybody's got to do it. These are going to be relationship readings. Y'all share out, share out. I'm sharing out. Oh my God. I'm sharing so hard right now.
I'm going to share so hard right now.
I'm going to share so hard. Everyone's going to feel it.
Everyone's going to feel it. Deep down in their soul.
Deep down in their souls. It's going to be hard and fast.
The only way.
The only way to
share.
Hi, Paul.
The only way to share.
Hi, Larissa. All right, guys.
Don't need no filter, bitch, bad. Okay, share. We're gonna share.
Boop. Hi, Sherry Lee. How are you? We are sharing because sharing is caring. And if you don't care, then fuck you. What?
I mean, it's true.
Hi, Simone. I mean, to be honest, that's how we really feel.
That is really how we feel. If we're going to speak on it.
Y'all can just suck it. If you don't care like we do, y'all can just. Thank you, Sherry. I'm gonna threaten everyone into. No, I'm just.
If you don't share, you can eat shit.
If you don't share, karma, blah blah blah. I don't know. Hi, Pamela. If you don't share, this and that will happen. Blah blah.
Thanks for popping in, Pamela, and saying hi.
Thank you. We appreciate you. Okay, so anywho, this is what we're doing today, y'all. Ash and I were talking the other day, and we thought up this really cool thing that we could do for readings. It would be something different because we don't like doing the same shit all the time. So we decided we would do relationship readings, which we love doing because we want to help people in their relationships. But these are divine masculine and divine feminine relationship readings. And Ash is going to read the divine feminine aspect, and I will read the divine masculine aspect. Does that mean it has to be male and female? No. But one of you is in your divine masculine energy, and one of you is in your divine feminine energy. It can be a same-sex relationship. Doesn't really matter.
Or the divine masculine could more resonate with you as a female, or vice versa. It doesn't matter.
Right. So whichever reading resonates with you, that's what you're in right now. You're in your divine masculine or divine feminine energy. And tonight we are using the Light Seers deck. Both of us have the same deck. And we also have the Romance Angels. We can't get on the same page, obviously. We are not choreographed at all.
We just go with it. That's what we do.
That's right. If you don't share out, Casey said she will bite you like a rabbit.
Thank you, Casey. We appreciate you.
We appreciate all of the people who are sending fists in our honor. We appreciate you.
Yes, we
so
do.
While we sit and wait for people to come in, and we wait for people to decide if they want to try out this cool new reading, which I think is pretty awesome.
Yeah, I'm excited.
I'm going to shuffle and say hello to everyone. I just ate a monster sandwich, which is actually what it's called. It's called the Monster at Subway. Yes, they came out with 12 new ways to gimmick people into buying sandwiches. It's literally a steak and cheese with bacon and onions and peppers and ranch. It's literally what it is. But it was pretty good, and I got it with banana peppers. For some reason, I never eat them, but it sounded good on that sandwich, and it was. Universe is like, try it with banana peppers. And I was like,
You're
okay,
like, oh,
I'll listen.
sounds good.
Whatever. It was yummy. What did you have for dinner, everyone?
Yeah, tell us what you ate for dinner. I had a granola bar.
So filling. Hey, Sarah.
Hello, Sarah.
Hi, Myra. Hello, everybody. Come on in. Come on in.
The water's fine.
So we are here. The water is fine, girl. Thank you for sharing, Catherine. You're a doll. I love it. She wasn't here for the threatening.
Oh, okay.
Sarah had burgers. That's always a good choice.
Yum, I love burgers.
I love burgers as well. We had burgers yesterday, didn't we? Was it yesterday? Nope.
Sunday. It was Sunday.
Oh, I got myself to eat. We had pork chops and potatoes. Ooh, yummy.
That sounds delicious.
Sounds amazing. I'm too full to reach the floor. I hope I don't drop any more cards. Rice and hamburger in a red sauce.
Oh.
Awesome. That sounds different and intriguing. It reminds me of something that my mom's always made that I make, but it's not with hamburger. It's with corned beef, and it's usually corn. It's called corned beef and rice. I'll have to make it sometime for you, Ash. Everybody that's ever eaten it loved it.
Yeah, I would definitely try it.
Chicken, grilled mushrooms, bean fries, and tossed. Ooh, chicken.
That sounds delicious.
Grilled mushrooms we love, first of all.
I would eat the shit out of grilled mushrooms, just a giant bowl of them.
Yes, we are agreed on that. I went to, what is that grocery store that I went to? Safeway? Went to Safeway and I got some mushrooms there that are ginormous. And I'm thinking, like, it's too bad I don't stuff mushrooms because they'd be perfect for it.
Ooh, crab stuffed mushrooms
tonight, but I'd love to ask a question. Sarah, let me explain what we're doing. We are doing a reading style that Ash and I have thought up on our own. We're using the Romance Angels and we're using the Light Seers deck. We're using both of these. We both have the same cards, and we're going to be giving you relationship readings, divine feminine, divine masculine relationship readings. I will be reading for divine masculine, and Ash will be reading for divine feminine because that resonates with our souls.
Very much.
Because I'm just a big manly woman and Ash is just a girly girl.
I'm a little bougie.
All that feminine bougie energy.
All that bougie energy.
Sausage with peppers. Ooh. Big mushroom with cheese on the grill. Ooh. Big mushrooms and cheese. Oh, grilled mushrooms. That sounds good.
Sounds delicious.
Because they already have like an earthy flavor. And then if you were to do like mesquite or something.
When I'm like actively doing my like diet, I will have a mushroom instead of a burger bun for a burger.
Oh, nice.
And it's amazing.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yes. Just, cut down on the carbs from bread.
Yes.
So it's tasty.
Okay. Well,
I'm wearing my new socks.
What did they say again?
They say, be your best selfie.
Be your best selfie. It's cute.
I also have socks that say the universe is kind of a dick.
That's look, I'm not gonna lie.
Sometimes
that's kind of true.
That way. Yes, like it feels that way. I know it's for my greater good, but damn. Give us a break. Throw us a bone.
Throw me a freaking bone here. So let's just hello, Myra from Scotland. Come on in, y'all. Come on in, y'all. We are doing relationship readings between yourself and somebody else, whoever that may be. Please share out. You never know who will like some insight into their relationship. These are twin flame, soulmate, divine feminine. I can't talk. Somebody's having a hard time expressing themselves, and I don't know which one of y'all it is, but knock it off.
But stop it.
Divine feminine, divine masculine. Oops. Oh, shit. More cards on the floor. You're on Facebook because you left your phone. Yes, that's true. There's not a lot of people. It's weird because I have, uh, 1,000 something subscribers on YouTube, but nobody ever tunes in on YouTube. It's weird.
Hmm.
Yeah, people don't. They must not have like that notification on or something.
Oh yeah.
I don't know.
Damn it. God damn it, Bobby.
Bobby. Um, So share out. You
So
never know who needs help today. You
so
need.
are we pulling 3 tarot and 2 romance angels?
We can.
Okay.
We can.
We can do whatever we want.
Sounds like a plan. But we have to wait for somebody to want us to do that for them.
Yes, we do.
So in the meanwhile, we just sit here and chat. I love the group live. They were only around for a few years, but they have several songs that I enjoy. And the strange thing is when you when you try to Google it, you put in live, which is a really stupid name for a band.
Yep.
So if you type in live anything, it's just going to come up with the anything and not
Anything that's live, anything.
Yep. The readings today, Casey, are $22 because you're getting 5 cards from me and 5 cards from Ash. So you're paying like $2 a card. And there's 4 different ways to pay in the description box.
And we always do 22 so we can pay the fees.
Pay the man.
We got to pay the man.
Got to pay the man. The man is a very demanding man.
Yeah. Yep.
We don't like him, but it's whatever. Do what you got to do.
Yep.
So did you see I shared with you that Family Feud thing again? That was supposed to be tonight at 6:30.
Oh.
Yeah, but I was like,
we gotta work.
I really want to do that Family Feud thing though. I think it's pretty cool.
It would be fun.
What's this? What are you doing? What are you doing?
I dropped a card.
I did that like twice already.
And it's like, can we not do that?
I'm so tired of dropping cards. Plus, this deck is, really big.
It is really big. That's why I've been using my other deck a lot more lately, because now that these are very well loved, they're almost like harder to shuffle.
They are, because some of mine are bent.
Yes, mine are too. And like this used to be white, and now they're just very well loved, and I still love them, and I always will.
What the?
But they shuffle harder now. It's harder to shuffle.
True story, bro. Mine are very flexible and hard to shuffle as well. Of course, they're a very thick deck as it is. An over in the sky. Someday you will find company as love. Did you share in your group?
Champagne supernova in the sky. I did, friend.
Sweet. What was your first deck of tarot cards you guys had?
Ooh.
I still have my first deck.
I think I do too. I gotta go look now. I think I might have given it to Aiden. Yeah, I think I gave it to Aiden.
Rolling across carpet is not easy. So this is my very first tarot deck. It's called the Master Tarot Deck, and it's from a website called Astrology Answers, AA Astrology Answers, and it has I think I paid $7 for it or $15. I don't really remember. It has.
I gave my child my deck. My first.
So the the artwork is kind of cool. It's not really anything crazy, like Ten of Swords. It's almost like the basic
Rider Waite.
Rider Waite, yeah, artwork. Not nothing crazy.
This was the second deck of cards I bought, though, and I didn't realize it was a pip deck, but it's beautiful. This is the High Priestess.
Ooh, I like that.
And let's see if I can find another
Okay, let me write down
major
y'all's.
arcana.
Well, that's good, Casey. You should totally work on yourself. Allow yourself to do what
Look
you
at
need.
this one. This one is the Queen of Swords.
Oh wow! Why does everything have a skull on it?
Because it's called the Antique Anatomy deck.
Ooh. Oh, okay.
And I had to like pre-order it. Not all of them have swords. Like these are rods or wands.
Oh, okay.
And this one is the Queen of Pentacles.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, so they're super cool. But because this is my second deck, I needed the pictures to learn what the cards meant.
Right.
So now I could probably actually use this deck, the Four of Swords.
Love to know if this guy's good for me or not. Okay, we're going to do a reading for Sarah.
Sarah.
And we also have, thank you for sharing, Tracy. You're so wonderful. And
so we have Sarah.
Have Sherry.
Sherry.
And I don't know where you sent to, Casey. I haven't gotten yours. Okay, so that's what we're going to do, Sarah, first.
Okay.
All right.
Tune into the divine feminine energy, please.
Hi, Robert.
Ugh. Throwing cards again.
Let's see how you are.
Just tossing them across the room. Okay. I have my cards ready.
I got one more coming.
So I'll just start then. So, divine feminine energy. So this could be you, Sarah. This could be the other person, however this resonates for you. But the cards that came out, the tarot cards, we've got the Five of Cups in reverse and the Ace of Pentacles and the Nine of Wands in reverse. So I definitely feel like you're guarded in some capacity. I feel like in the past, you probably had a lot of relationships where they took, or you gave, and there wasn't enough boundaries. And the Nine of Wands in reverse to me is like almost like putting up so many boundaries that it makes you a little bit inaccessible. When you put up high walls, not only do you block out bad things, but you also block out good things. So I just feel like you're having a little bit of a hard time because Ace of Pentacles is trying to bring you new, fresh energy, a new start, something like that. But we're just guarded for whatever reason. So I just feel like you need to, it's okay for you to have boundaries, but you have to let yourself be a little vulnerable so that you can connect with people. Because the other cards that I got here, the romance angels, I got romantic feelings. So whoever this person is like stirring up some romantic feelings for you. Oh, she got it too. So the feelings are mutual. Okay. This person, the whoever is resonating with the divine masculine energy, they also have romantic feelings. You have romantic feelings. They're worth exploring. So let your guard down a little bit. And then this is the very soon card. It says that you need to clearly decide what it is that you want. So if you've been seeking out this great connection with somebody and you've been putting that on the universe, man, you know what? I just really wish that I could meet someone great. I wish I could meet somebody that would treat me well, blah, 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 blah. The universe keeps trying to give it to you. But if you've got this 20-foot wall up around you, you can't even entertain this connection. So you have to decide what it is that you want. Do you want love? Because if you do, you're going to have to let yourself be a little bit more vulnerable than you're being. Be more honest about how you feel. Let people in a little bit. Let this person see the real you. Maybe people have wasted your time and energy in the past with this 5 of Cups in reverse, but that doesn't necessarily mean that that's going to keep happening, especially if you establish that that is not what you want. So that's what I got for divine feminine.
Awesome. I also have that romance angel card, romantic feelings. So he obviously is feeling the same way about you. But I also got the soulmate card. And it says this is your soulmate. So what's interesting about the messages I was receiving from my cards, I have the 9 of Pentacles, the 8 of Swords in reverse, and the Hangman. I think this guy is waiting for your lead here because I honestly feel like he's not sure if what he's feeling is being reciprocated. Like if you feel the same way, I feel like he almost maybe doesn't trust what he's feeling. With this 8 of Swords in reverse, I feel like he's also been burned in the past, and so he doesn't want to jump the gun, and he doesn't want to put himself out there because he's not sure if you're feeling the same thing. So I honestly feel like the reason that you got that card from Ash that says you have to decide what you want is because he's waiting for you to make a move. He's waiting for you to give him some kind of clue about how you feel so that he can, go forward and make the next move. Because right now he thinks the world of you and he thinks that you're his person, but he's not sure how you feel. And so he's waiting. The Hangman, he's just waiting for a sign from you. He's waiting to know because he doesn't trust his own instincts,
and it's not even impatient energy because the Hangman he's just chilling.
Yeah, he's just waiting.
Mm-hmm.
He's just waiting to know how you feel. So maybe, figure out how you feel. Do you feel like this could be the one? Because he feels like you could be the one.
Yep. And so that's gonna you have to be a little vulnerable here.
Yeah.
So if this is somebody that you want or that you can see a future with, you're gonna have to let yourself be a little bit vulnerable and let that wall down a little bit, because otherwise, why would he want to put all of his eggs into your basket if you've made your basket seem like it's unavailable?
Yeah. Absolutely.
So if you want love, I'm hearing that NF song. The NF, if you want love, you're going to have to learn how to change. There's if you want love, you have to give some away.
I've got, the 7 of Cups and the Devil card. I feel like you might be giving yourself too many excuses to wait. You might be making up signs in your head that maybe, and all this is just your scars talking. That's all it is. It's just your scars talking. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I feel like he really is waiting for a definite sign from you, because the Hangman is generally waiting for a sign from the universe, and I think that he's waiting for a sign from you, like, to move forward. Okay, so keep that in mind going forward with him. That he is definitely
interested.
Definitely interested. Definitely takes it very seriously, and he just wants you to tell him that you give him the go ahead. To kind of throw his heart at you. That's right. Terry says, "Go for it. Go for it."
Yep.
Get her. Okay. Next, we're going to do Sherry. So we're going to do divine feminine, divine masculine for Sherry.
Okay.
Hi, Sandra. Hope that gives you some clarity on your relationship, Sarah. Divine feminine and divine masculine. Give me the divine masculine in Sherry's relationship. How do they feel? Thank you, Sandra. You're a darling. You're welcome, Sarah.
You're welcome, Sarah. Thank you. For Sherry.
I'm going to take these two cards that came out together. I'm taking them. If you would like a divine feminine, divine masculine reading tonight to know how your partner is feeling in your relationship, if you're together or apart, these could also be twin flames in separation. Please send $22. There's 4 different ways to pay in the description box. Biscuits. Dropping shit.
Okay. Okay.
You ready?
Yes.
You want to go first or you want me to go first?
Well, why don't you go first since I did last time, and we'll just go back and forth.
Okay, friend. Hi, Karen. How are you?
Hello, Karen.
So lovely to see you. Okay, Miss Sherry. So what I'm getting here is I'm feeling a serious battle of wills between you and this person. This is how they feel, anyways. It feels to me like they always feel like they have to one up you or always be on guard with you, be on their toes with you, because it feels like you guys are always trying to outdo the other person. Yes. So I do have that you and the person, the divine masculine energy on your mind, have had a past life relationship together, and we were only gonna do 2 romance angel cards, but I had 2 come out at the same time, and I thought it was amazing because it is the engagement and separation. So this is like it's I don't want
Interesting.
to. I don't want to say that it's toxic because it isn't, because I feel like you guys make each other feel alive. I mean, to be honest, that's how it feels to me. It's like you guys bring passion, both bring passion to the relationship. And it's like, you have this 9 of Wands where you're very defensive. You're very defensive towards each other, but it's almost like a game between you. Like I said, it's almost like who's going to win. You both have a lot of pride, a lot of ego when it comes to your relationship, and like who's smarter or who's funnier, or but it just seems like both of you are always trying to be better than the other. And this just shows history here. I feel like this has been the way your relationship has been from the get-go. That you're on the same page, and then you're bickering, and then it's like a love fight, love, I don't want to say hate, but a love fight relationship between the two of you, where it's like it's just constantly coming together and going apart like that. And I don't know. I love that kind of relationship personally. obviously, since I had so much crap with Travis. But it doesn't mean it's healthy.
It's not always healthy and it's not always unhealthy. That's like your discernment. Like if it is
Well,
unhealthy for you,
yeah, it's not, but I just, it says time apart on the horizon, and then your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. So it's almost like you guys are triggering each other, and then taking some days or hours
space.
apart to heal some space, and then you're getting back together and taking time apart, and it's like it's not a love-hate relationship, but you do provoke each other to a passionate response, um, in so many ways, and that's what I'm getting from the divine masculine aspect. It just feels like it feels like a pissing contest. Honestly, is what I got from it. What do you got?
So the first card that came out is the Three of Swords. So I feel like this person's purpose in your life is to trigger healing for you. The Three of Swords um, is soul level pain. It's hurt, but it's also an opportunity to find healing. So I feel like what this card is indicating that this person has come into your life to um, remind you of wounds that you don't have healed, or I've married the same man twice. And
Engagement and separation.
that makes sense. That makes perfect sense. And also this, I mean, obviously this could be somebody who has broken your heart before, and then you might have broken his heart before. But whatever this is, I feel like the
They
purpose of your,
separate and get back together.
yes, I feel like the purpose of your guys' connection is to give you both an opportunity to find healing, because that's also what the Three of Swords means. I feel like sometimes you have this ability to be a little bit pessimistic, a little bit negative sometimes, um, and maybe even impulsive with that negative thoughts. Like if you have a really bad day, you might be the one that has the shorter temper, the one that is a little bit easier, more easily triggered. Um, that's kind of what I'm getting with this, is that sometimes you can be a little bit negative. Okay. But we've got the Eight of Wands, which, like when Misty was saying that you like trigger this, always, the Eight of Wands always reminds me of like rubbing sticks together to light a fire, or to like light a spark. It's like you guys light each other up, and maybe not, and it's not always in light each other up in a positive way. Sometimes you light each other up in a negative way, but whatever this is, for some reason there's some form of balance here. Okay. It's like he pushes you, you push him, to do really great things in your life, and then also push each other to heal, because if you're triggered, that's something inside of you that needs healing. So it's definitely feels like a twin flame situation where you trigger each other to heal, because you're a complete soul when you're together. The other cards that I got, the Romance Angels cards, are let your friends help you. Ask for support. So maybe you're a
She
little bit
goes to her
stubborn.
friend's house to get away for a few
Yes.
days. Yeah.
Yes. And it's, and maybe you're maybe you both do this, but continue to do that. Lean on your support system, because I feel like that helps you recollect, is what I'm hearing. And then we also have give your relationship a chance. It says to work on your partnership. So I feel like this for the rest of your life is always going to be a working relationship. Some people get in relationships where they just exist together and it's very even keeled. But I feel like this relationship is a very intentional and purposeful connection. So it's meant to teach you both things, and you're going to be constantly growing, constantly experiencing, constantly testing each other, so that you can keep up with this growth that you've signed up for in this life. Yes, it motivates us. So strange. Yes, and it's weird, because a lot of people looking in might be like, y'all are toxic, but for whatever reason this works for you guys.
Right. It's
As long
interesting.
as you guys aren't, yeah, as long as you guys aren't saying that anything that's like super hurtful, or whatever this separation coming back together thing is ultimately for your healing. So
I've seen.
okay, I'll stay.
I'm gonna look up the angel number meaning for a number that I've seen twice already. So I'm gonna, because I think that's for her. Agree, we're working on it. Wonderful. A deep connection to the natural and spiritual world. You are tuned into the universal energies more than you normally are. Okay, so I just saw something that said it was the full moon, and I was like, oh, that's right. And then I kept seeing angel number 7777. So we started dating at 13 and 15. Oh, good Lord.
Wow.
That's a long history. And you do have a past life connection, obviously. And I was seeing you coming together and coming apart. And that's wonderful that you like got married and divorced and remarried again. And so all the cards made a whole lot of sense. So everyone, if you're interested in getting a relationship reading tonight, it's $22. Look, they're 56 and 58 now. That's wonderful. He's a keeper.
Sometimes.
Sometimes. Yeah.
Sometimes he's annoying. Sometimes he's.
Sometimes I can't stand him, and sometimes I keep him. Right?
Yep. I
Seven
feel that.
7 is a magic number. So interesting. That is super interesting. So if you're interested in getting a relationship reading tonight, these could be twin flame readings, soulmate readings. It's divine feminine, divine masculine aspect. I'm reading for divine masculine. Aja's reading for divine feminine. What is going on in your partner's head? What's going on in your head? Do you need clarity on your relationship? Send us $22 and we will give you all the information that we receive from the cards and whatever we receive intuitively.
Yes, we will.
Both my boys are his, 8 years apart. Well, there you go. Ta-da. Ta-da. Anyways, yeah, so that's what we're doing. I gotta shuffle. You're welcome. We hit it right on the head as always. As always.
Thank you, Sherry.
As always. Thank you so much, Miss Ma'am. I appreciate you donating to us tonight. I appreciate you. We are poor white girls.
We're just very, very poor.
We just poor white girls. You know what?
Wait a minute. We got to stop saying that.
Wealthy, wealthy, and wise. I am healthy,
yep.
Wealthy, and wise. Honestly, I really don't care about money. It helps me buy food to put in my belly, and that's all I care about. That meme you sent me, that TikTok.
Oh, the Taurus moon one?
Never,
I know.
I've never been so called out in my life.
That's why I had to send it to you, because I was like, huh.
I'm like, oh my God, it's me.
That's my friend.
I
was like, that's my friend.
That's my friend. Everything, even the massages in the one corner. Massages.
Yep. I know everything she said. I was like, oh. And that woman, okay. That woman is a Sagittarius sun.
Oh, see, but I have a Sagittarius stellium.
Yeah.
Or Aries.
Do you? It's Aries. I was gonna say I have a Sagittarius.
Sagittarius is my Venus.
Yes. You're remembering, friend. Look at you.
There you go. I'm remembering things that I have no idea. I don't know the rest of them. Venus, my Venus is in Sagittarius.
Yes.
That's what we just said. Never mind.
Yep.
Ah! Yep. If you know all of your planets, raise your hand. Only Ash does. Only Ash knows all of her planets, where they all are. Have you had your natal chart reading yet? If you have not had your natal chart reading yet, please contact Ash. She's great at it. That's one of the services she got
love it.
On her page. She's really into astrology, and she gives great natal chart interpretations. So you should contact her if you want to know more about where the planets were when you were born.
And what that means for you.
What it means, how it affects your life. What you're here to learn.
Yes.
Sometimes.
And I love doing it. It brings me joy.
Exactly. Because she likes to know everything.
I do like to know everything.
Everything.
Because I have a Sagittarius stellium. So I like to know everything. And I have a double Scorpio stellium, which means I have to know everything.
You have to. It's unstoppable.
Just have to. There's no way around it.
It's interesting because most Scorpios have to know everything, but they're very secretive.
Yes. And it's like, I can be, but I feel like there's a lot of balance in my life with being Libra and Sag as well. Like, because I'm not overly secretive. I might keep like
It is.
certain things to myself.
I resonate very strongly with Capricorn stuff, but honestly, like some of it is just too extra. Some of it I don't really
You really don't have very many Capricorn placements though.
Yeah, just my son.
Just your son. Your ego.
Yeah.
Your sun sign represents your ego. So your ego is very much Capricorn. Yes.
I am the best at everything.
And then your moon sign represents your emotional self. So Misty's moon is a Taurus moon, which, so emotionally, on an emotional level, like
tell them all about me.
Yeah, like food and comfortable clothes and comfortable blankets and soft things and touch, massages, all of that brings her a lot of emotional stability and comfort emotionally.
Food makes
and then she's a Libra rising, which means that's your rising sign is how you are perceived by other people. So it's like people see her as really balanced, rational, bridging gaps and building connections between people and wanting things to be fair and all of that.
And that's true though, that because I am that way though.
Also. I know. And that's
like things to be fair.
Yes. And that's why. That's like your outward personality, right? And then your moon sign is your emotion, so that's your inside self. So like you're right, you might appear as somebody who is like
cold and distant
or overly outgoing, being a Libra rising, but your moon sign feels safer and more comfortable when you're like at home. So like you need both, right?
Yes. I like to be home by myself. Emma and I barely talk all day long. We're very quiet people because she is a Libra also. So,
yes.
We're very internal people. We kind of like to keep our own company. And because in social settings, it feels like there's a lot of pressure on her. At least she feels a lot of pressure to be what people like, you know.
Yep. It's a very Libra thing. They want to be liked and loved, and they just like that.
Yeah. And I don't care.
I know you don't care, friend.
I really don't care if people. I will tell people things that will instantly make them not like me. But just being honest,
it is what it is.
It is what it is. Exactly.
And then your Mars spot represents how you show aggression and sexual energy, and your Venus is how you love, and your Mercury is how you communicate. I want to say that your Mars,
I felt like my Mars was in Aries.
I don't know. Josh's Mars is in Aries. And I think it's in Leo.
Oh. What does that mean?
Because you do have a lot of Leo placements. I can't look because I'm on my phone to be sure. But yes, your Mars is how you show aggression and sexual energy. So when someone makes you mad, your Mars sign is going to be how you react. And then Mercury is how you communicate. And my Mercury is in Sagittarius. So I'm going to communicate in a very optimistic, annoying, in your face, sometimes blunt or rude, maybe even pissy a little bit way.
Yeah.
And my Mars is in Libra, which is all about, I don't like being angry. I don't like it.
Yeah.
I'm the peacemaker in an argument, always. Because of that.
Yeah, you're very non-confrontational.
I don't like it.
Very anxious.
Yes, it makes me very uncomfortable. And then that also has a lot to do with like my traumas and my childhood of why I don't like confrontation and fighting.
True.
So that all kind of plays into that. People-pleasing tendencies.
I guess people know what's going on in their relationship these days and nobody's struggling. That's wonderful. That makes me happy.
I mean, I'm happy for y'all.
I am too. So I
I
guess they,
mean, do you want to know? And maybe your relationship is great and you just want to hear how much your partner loves you. You don't have to have problems to have a relationship reading.
exactly.
It's just most people do get relationship readings when they're having problems.
That's true.
You don't have to. You don't have to. You can have a beautiful, perfect relationship and you just want to hear all the lovely things that your partner thinks about you.
Absolutely.
So are we just going to chill here for like 15 more minutes?
I mean, we can chill for 15 more minutes. I don't have anything else I have to do.
Because then that would be an hour.
Yeah. Let's do it. Let's do it. So does everybody know their big three, their sun, moon, and their rising sign?
Yeah, I was going to say, comment what your sun sign is if you don't know all of them, and we'll tell you what we think.
I definitely have opinions about the signs.
Me too. And I try to make it be non-biased. I just know what I don't vibe with. I know what signs I don't vibe with.
Yeah.
Hello, Angelita.
Hello, Angelita.
I really struggle with people who have heavy Virgo placements. I really struggle with Virgos. I don't like to be micromanaged. I have way too many Scorpio placements. I don't like it. Taurus. Oh, Jill's a Taurus.
You don't really vibe too much with Taurus either.
Taurus is my sister sign as a Scorpio. So we're opposites.
Yes.
Sometimes we attract, sometimes we don't.
Right.
But I love Taurus is ruled by Venus, and so is Libra. So whereas Libra is more about like aesthetic things looking beautiful, Taurus is about things feeling. It's about so both Venus, Libra, Taurus are both ruled by Venus, but they're both very different. And then Tauruses are a fixed sign, which means they are very stubborn. You don't like to say sorry. You don't like to be wrong. You don't want to be told what to do. That's a fixed sign characteristic. You might have other placements that make you a little bit more flexible, but as your sun sign, which represents your ego, Sherry's a Virgo. I love Virgo women. It's the men I struggle with. Because Virgo women, if you walked by a window and you said, oh my gosh, I love that shirt, a Virgo is going to remember that, and they will remember your favorite color. They will remember what your favorite kind of sprinkles on cupcakes are. They will pay attention to all of those details about you because they love you that much. So a Virgo is going to throw you a very thoughtful, planned down to the detail birthday party. They'll throw you a surprise party. They're going to get you. Capricorns are a little bit like that too. Tauruses are, I think it's like an earth sign thing, but they're very giving. But they're also, for a fixed sign, a very heavy fixed sign, it's like you're trying to tell me how to live my life, and I don't like that, even though I know they're doing it because they love me. Sometimes I get very triggered, not by Virgo women, but when men tell me what to do, I don't like it.
He just doesn't like being told what to do by anyone, myself included.
No, I don't like it. And I hear you and I'll listen. And then after a couple of days of processing, I can admit you were right. I just don't like it. It's my instant reaction is to be defensive. I'm very much a fixed sign. It's just the way that I am. I'm trying. Is a Gemini and a Pisces compatible? It depends on your other placements, but that's a tough one.
I feel like it's a tough one because I'm honestly feeling like with the air and the water that the air sign isn't going to validate your feelings.
No.
And I think they're going to make light of your feelings or just ignore your feelings and not give a lot of just not really validate the Pisces.
Gemini is also going to think Gemini is going to think Pisces is delusional. Gemini is going to think Pisces is way too in their head and delusional and all. They just don't have time for that. Gemini just wants to have fun and they want to have like weird conversations and, you know, I'm not necessarily always good. I am stubborn for a reason. I'm all about comfort. I'm a great Taurus. Tauruses love snacks too. They
Yes.
love snacks and comfort food and things like that.
I love comfort food, but I'm not much of a snacker. So I'm a Capricorn, but I do love food. When I eat food, I eat too much of it because I love the way that it tastes.
Yes. And like Misty as a Taurus moon, if she's going through something really emotional, she wants like her favorite food. Like that's comfort. It's a comfort. It's like a comfort blanket. It doesn't even have to be a whole extravagant meal. If her favorite food was banana bread, when she's feeling extremely emotional, banana bread is comforting.
Absolutely.
Stacey's also a Taurus. There's all kinds of Tauruses surrounding you right
Look
now,
at all
Queen.
this bullshit. Look at it.
Yes.
That's all just a bunch of bullshit up around here. No, I love Tauruses. I absolutely love
I
Tauruses.
like
And
I
I
like
appreciate the
Taurus
heck
too.
out of Virgos because Virgos are, that's who you want to plan for you. I love a
They're
good
so
plan.
important. They're
Yeah.
so important.
Yeah.
I have respect for Virgos. It's just sometimes I just don't vibe with them. It depends on what else you've got going on in your chart.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't really vibe too much with Leos.
Yep.
I
Leos
mean,
are hard for Capricorn because you're like,
Leos,
you are extra as fuck. Like you're so extra. And that attention seeking behavior, and they want your constant validation. You would rather be with somebody who's very sure of themselves. Whereas a lot of Leos are very insecure. My ex is a Sag. We definitely didn't mix well.
I
And
don't
what are
know.
you, Angelita?
I think she said she was a Gemini.
Geminis and Sages are an excellent combination. They're like love Capricorns and Cancers.
I'm a Capricorn.
My dad is a Cancer.
I don't mind Cancers. I don't mind them. What I
Cancers are
absolutely cannot abide, I would have to say, out of all the signs, the one that I get along the least with, Scorpio. Men. Scorpio. I mean,
yeah.
I've had some Scorpio men in my life that I just don't. I
Yep.
don't get along with them.
But remember we've talked about like my theory on why Scorpio men are so different than Scorpio women. It's because society has made men repress their emotions. So Scorpios men don't
They're
have the outlet to express their feelings. So they
walking around
repress them.
pissed off all the time.
Yes, and that's why they're more, in my opinion, Scorpio men are more toxic than Scorpio women, unless the Scorpio male grew up in a home where he was allowed to express himself emotionally. Otherwise, they grow up into be this hateful, spiteful, jealous, possessive person. I don't. When I see when a man tells me he's a Scorpio, I'm immediately skeptical. I'm a Pisces. X is a Sag. Okay, probably no. That's probably why that didn't work. There's probably lots of reasons, but a Pisces and Sag is a Sagittarius are all like, let's catch flights, not feelings. And Pisces like, but I have a lot of feelings though.
They're like, let's
Like I
talk
have
about
a
it. Let's
lot
talk
of
about it
feelings.
later. Let's go do something.
Yes, and Sag is like, oh my gosh, I don't have time to deal with it. And they'll ghost you. Which Pisces is like, how fucking dare you?
Yeah.
Like, I'm going to carry that around with me the rest of my life. And a Sag is like, I don't care.
Yeah.
It's hurtful. And Pisces are my little water babies. I just want to scoop every Pisces up and just like protect them. Like, I'm a mother. Don't touch my babies.
Yeah. Little Pisces fishies.
Little babies. I will not date a Scorpio. Yeah, a Sagittarius is going to hurt a Pisces feelings for sure.
Absolutely.
Sag needs to be with someone that's a little more sturdy. That's why Geminis work really well with Scorpio or Sag, because Geminis are so detached that they also don't care.
Chandra is messaging me. Facebook is not letting her comment. She says she loves that we're talking about the zodiac stuff.
Oh, good.
There's not enough people out there that like to talk about the zodiac signs.
I love it. I would for hours.
I know. Maybe you should do lives about zodiac signs.
I should. I actually been thinking about like, what should I go live every day and talk about? Like, not paid, just talk about astrology. Perfect.
Yeah, like we could do. Oh, I said we. You. Never mind. You could do that every day.
Every day, just let's talk astrology all day long.
Oh, my chair's being dumb. Hold on. Oops. I was messing with it. Facebook is doing the not able to talk thing a lot lately. Sarah, let me tell you something crazy.
Facebook has been dicking Misty around.
Has been fucking with me. Look, I'm single, so and yeah, Ash, of course you're single too. My mom's calling me.
As per usual.
Hold on
Single.
a second. My mom's calling me.
Misty's mom's a Leo, by the way. Yep, everyone is always thinking about love. If any of you guys aren't friends with me on Facebook, I'll comment so you can add me as a friend on Facebook because I love new friends. So if I do astrology talks, come and talk to me.
Yes. My mom's trying to call my daughter. So I told Emma to give her a call. Yeah, she wanted to talk to Em. So this is what happened. So Ash has Facebook dating, and I'm like, man, I'm tired of Tinder. It's garbage. I want to do Facebook dating. So I look at my phone, and I don't have the icon anywhere on my phone for Facebook dating. We go through the whole process of trying to find how to get Facebook dating on my app, uninstall the app, reinstall the app, update the app. It doesn't.
We did a lot of things.
Doesn't show up anywhere on my profile. Okay. So I'm like, well, crap. I have another profile, right? Because I have two because Facebook hates me. So I go on my iPhone on my other profile, and there's a Facebook dating app. So I start using Facebook dating on my other profile on my other phone, my iPhone. I have an Android for this profile, an iPhone for the other profile. I'm on Facebook dating 3 days. I use it in the morning. I go back yesterday, 2 hours later, it's completely gone off my phone. There's no notifications for Facebook dating. I scrolled through all my notifications, all the notifications I had, gone. It's gone.
Facebook is like, no, you're not allowed to date.
You're not allowed to meet anyone.
Anyone. Don't even think about it.
What is that? What is going on? Has that happened to anybody else? Or does Facebook just want me to be alone forever? Fuck you, Facebook.
Well,
Aquariuses are interesting, I have to tell you. Oh, yay, Chandra's comments, yay. You know, take it to your guys. Well, we both decided that apparently I wasn't supposed to meet somebody on Facebook, but it's still messed up.
Yes, it's like, stop it.
I like meeting people and talking to people and figuring and narrowing down my, perfect.
What you want and don't want?
Yes.
I don't. No, I'm just kidding.
Well, Sarah, that's just the interesting thing. It's two different profiles on two different kinds of phones. So they're not even connected. It's just weird. It's very strange.
Very weird.
It's very strange. Angelie says, I was just reading on Gemini and Pisces. We're both mutable. What does that mean?
So
you're always change your mind.
Yes, they're very indecisive, but they also will match your energy. So like it's like a mirror. So Pisces, Virgo, Gemini, and Sagittarius are all mutable signs. And so they're going to mirror your good traits, and they're also going to mirror your bad traits, which is why mutable signs have such a bad rep, because they're actually showing you things that you don't like about yourself. They're going to match your energy, and they're going to give it right back to you. They also are usually really good with detachment. They can break up with somebody and be done.
I don't know. My son's a Gemini. He's still stuck on there.
Because your son probably has other placements that indicate that. He's
right at the cusp, though. He's a Taurus Gemini cusp. He's the 22nd.
Yes, and Tauruses are stayers. So he's probably got those characteristics too. I can see where someone can take a little bit of the energy from another sign or characteristic on a cusp, but like the sun's just in one spot when you're born. So like it's just
there's spiritual singles apps. I used it and could read if they were fake accounts. What's that? What's the name of it? I want to look.
I'm gonna guess that we don't have a lot of local spiritual people in South Dakota. I'm just gonna throw that out there. That's why we have to be here. Someone has to be plugged in.
As a spiritual person, I receive a lot of information all the time. So it's always fun for me to go through and just know 500 people because I can see who they are, underneath.
I like to do it too. You should see Misty and I when we sit next to each other scrolling through Tinder.
He's got anger problems. He's a drinker.
Yeah, and it's like, oh my gosh, he has a terrible relationship with his mom, and it's like bad. And then you meet the people where you're like, oh, what a sweet man. Like this is a sweet, sweet man. Like you can just read the energy. It's kind of fun. And then I'm just like, I'll match with you and never speak to you. I'll be single till I die.
I'm horrible at geography, but I've noticed a lot of spiritual people in the Midwest. Why would that be, Chandra? That's because there is less environmental disruption in the Midwest. People are not as close together, so there's not a lot of energy mingling together. There's less buildings, there's less frequency,
pollution.
There's less towers, there's less pollution. People are more grounded because they're more in touch with nature and they go out more often. There's a lot of different ways.
It's very mineral rich. So we've got a lot of crystals, minerals, and things like that over here.
Yeah. So it's very grounding. Very grounding. Yep.
Yep.
Anyways, well, we are over an hour now, friend.
Yep. We are. Well, thank you guys for popping in.
Thank you for hanging out with us tonight. We've been here for an hour just chilling with you, having some very interesting conversation. I have a special that's $50 for 30 minutes for private readings. If you're interested in that, the information's in the description box of the video. Ash also has a Facebook page if you're interested in getting a private reading with her. Do you have any specials coming up? What about the natal charts? How much are those?
Well, the full price for reading like your big three I think I have it listed as 40. And then, but if you want like your big six, that one is like 70 because it takes me a long time. Yeah. And if you do want a reading, I will need your birth date, including the year, the time you were born, and where. So if you don't know what time you were born, call your mama.
That's right.
Thank you, Stacey.
Wait!
I missed it. Wait! I mean, if you want a reading, we'll do one for you.
She's interested Chandra's interested in a natal chart reading.
Okay, Miss Ma'am, send me a message. You can message my Facebook page too if you want. This is my Facebook page. See, there it is. My mom is on the other side, so I screwed. Some birth certificates from some states have your birth time on them. South Dakota doesn't.
You won't be able to get your rising sign.
Rising sign. That's it.
Yeah.
So if you wanted like your big three reading, I would replace your rising sign for your Venus. And then that will tell you how you love. So I can replace your rising sign if you don't know what time you were born.
Yeah. She looked and it's not on her birth certificate. Yeah.
Yeah, it's not on mine either.
What you can always do is you can always look at what the different rising signs represent. And you can see which one closely relates to yourself.
Resonates for you?
With the most. Yeah, exactly.
Just have to do some research, find out what it means, what.
Hi, Tina. We're just about to leave. You're late.
You're fired.
For hours. Where you been?
Hello, Tina.
6 a.m.-ish? Yeah. That makes sense.
Well, right? We can look it up. We can look 6 a.m. up because it changes every hour. So we can look up what signs would be for every 30 minutes or every hour and see which three resonate with you the most.
Mm-hmm. So that's that. Thank you. It's okay. She was just wondering. It's okay. I was nodding. Oh, okay. Well, thank you, Chandra. I've been told that Ash's energy is very chaotic and it just overwhelms my energy. That's what somebody told me. And I was like,
Yes.
bullshit.
And it's like, well, I am a little bit chaotic. Misty's a lot more grounding. That's why we work well together.
Yeah.
Misty's a lot. Misty's advice can come off a lot more abrasive, where mine is a little bit softer and more sugary.
Emotionally supportive.
And so, yes, and like it's like good cop, bad cop energy. The yin and yang. We're a balance.
Hi, David.
So if anyone is overwhelmed by my chaotic energy, I am not going to apologize. It's just, I am who I am.
Yeah. Dang these people. Well, I laughed at it and I thought it was funny.
I think it's a little humor. I was like, when she told me, I was like, I mean, true. Like, I am chaotic.
You are. Your life is pretty chaotic.
And then I go through periods where I'm less chaotic. But it's just right now I'm a little bit more chaotic than usual. But I'm looping around, y'all. I'm coming for you.
She's coming back around any day now.
Yep.
All right. Well, thank you all for joining us. Thank you, Sarah. We love your energy.
Thank you, Sarah. We appreciate you.
Everything is cyclical, Chandra, so don't beat yourself up about it, huh? It's just you have to be more aware of when you're starting on that loop. Be more aware when you're starting on the cycle again and try to divert yourself. Try to stop that from happening. It's possible.
Or at least figure out why it is happening.
I'm sorry, whoever has the headache. I'm sorry that you have a headache. Whoever that is.
It's not me today.
I think it might be Tina. Tina, do you have a headache? Did she leave already? I think she might have left already. Oh, man. Who is? Oh, I gotta go.
Thank you, Sherry.
All right, y'all. Have a wonderful night.
See you guys soon.
Jill has a headache. Jill, I'm sorry you have a headache. Oh, Stacey has one. Chandra has a headache. Everybody's got a headache. No wonder.
Everyone.
God dang.
Okay. We're going away then.
Bye, everybody.
Goodbye.